Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live stream. I am glad to have you join this live stream tonight. Let me quickly share so that others can be part of this live stream. So hold on a bit. We are going to just a few minutes. Okay. All right, good day, everyone. I am happy to have us here. And quickly, we will just talk about a few things that been actually biting and really pressing. Now, everyone who lives in this country suffers from, this thing we're going to talk about in a way or the other. Now, to start with, everyone understand that the prices of things are so biting these days. The price of basic things that we need every day, things that we use every day, food, housing, name them, they are all on the high side, and this is not good at all. Like every day the prices keep increasing. Now the problem here is that for people who are salary earners, their salary does not increase as the prices of goods, services, and commodities increase. It therefore means that every day that the prices are increased, your salary or your earning, starts to lose value, start to come down. If, for example, those who are on a minimum wage of, let's say, 18,000 naira, what this 18,000 naira could buy several months ago or years ago, it will no longer buy it now. And that is a problem. So, what do we do? Do we blame? Do we just cry and lament? Or we take action? Now, I prefer the latter. Do something because this is about you. So, it's about you, not anyone else. So, if you complain, the government may not hear you. If you keep lamenting, it doesn't change the situation. So, what do we do? The best thing to do is to take responsibility and start thinking of what to do. So, that is exactly what we're here to do. And one of the ways to cushion the effect, if we cannot at least we can't do anything about it to change it, at least we can reduce the effect it has on us. So one of the ways is to see how we can increase our income, see how we can increase what comes into our pocket so that you can level up with the prices of things you don't sell. We don't produce this thing. So there's no how we can have a say in deciding the price, but we can decide to make more. So we will at least be fine. So, how then do we increase our income? I quickly want to talk about 5 ways to increase our income. So, listen and then make sure that we avoid all distractions so we can all enjoy this lesson together. It won't take much of your time, so I'll advise us to just uh, concentrate and then let's have this and enjoy it. Okay, so there are 5 ways I've tried to look at. Now, one of the ways we can increase our income is by saving. Okay, now you how do you save? We save our money by living below our means. So there are certain things that we used to do that our salary might not be able to carry now if we want to continue to do them. So to be able to have more, you have to reduce and spending on those things, especially if they are things that we can do without. So we have to reduce spending on those things so that we'll be able to save some money, either to buy other things or save some money and keep so that we can use later. Now, I'll tell us what we can do with monies that have been saved. But one of the ways now we can increase our earning is to save. And how do you save? Live below your means. Okay, you don't have to spend it all. You're not in any challenge with anybody. So when salary comes in, you're not out to impress anybody. Live below your means, save some money for yourself so that we may be able to take care of other needs or be able to save so we can use it for something else later. Okay. Number two, cut down on expenses. We need to intentionally cut down on expenses because if we ever want to have enough to save, if we want to have enough money to save, we must intentionally cut down on expenses. So what are those things we spend on? What are those things that we spend on that have alternative? Okay, there are things we go for. For example, now um, if I get maybe a sachet of meat for 200 naira and I have an option of buying another one that serves the same purpose for 50 naira or 100 naira, why not go for that one if it serves the same purpose? So you're not out to impress anybody. Cut down on expenses as much as you can. That is the way to go. That's how you can help yourself to save some money. Remember, I said you are not out to impress anybody. The goal is to be able to increase your income. Now, again, you cannot also force the employer to increase your salary. If they are not going to do that, the onus, the responsibility is on you to help yourself to increase this by reducing expenses. Then, number three, stay out of debt. Yes, people who are always indebted to others are never going to be able to save. So, for you to be able to save at all, you have to be free from debt. So, reduce how you collect things debt or collect money so that you can pay from your salary. You see that every time you take loan or you yes take loan, you find out that at the end of the month you would have finished spending this money, and when your salary will come, what will come will just not be enough for you to take care of your needs because you have spent this salary even before the month ends. So we must do our best to ensure that we stay out of debt. If it is not an emergency, if it's not for things that could kill you, you can certainly do without it. Okay? Sometimes you just do it because everybody's doing it. You don't have to. You can stay without it. Number four, invest. Now, remember that the first thing I mentioned was save. So if you cut down expenses, if you live below your means, what do you do with the excess money you have or the money that you have saved? Yes, you save this money, save it, and then invest in a business that is, appreciating an asset, or a business that's appreciate. So if you save this your if you invest this money you have saved in a business that has a tendency to appreciate, or you're sure that will appreciate, then it starts to grow over time. And then one mistake or people also make is that you invest this in, and after the first business cycle or the first year, you just take all the money back and spend them. No, you can reinvest again for as long as you can, you can, so that the money can grow, so that what you have can grow, and after that you can now start spending from what you have gained on the money that has been invested. So if we follow this tip, it requires discipline, and I am very sure that we can do it. If we follow this tip, we will just be fine. Remember, nothing stands between you and your goals except you. If you don't have someone, give it all to you, you don't have silver spoon, you don't have even wooden spoon, carve one for yourself. It might be difficult, it might be stressful, but certainly if you start the process, endure the pain, you will get there. And lastly, number five, you do what I call addition by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. Now, pay attention to what I am going to say. You see, addition by subtraction is done this way. There are a lot of us who waste time on things that do not benefit us at all. So if you want to start to, take responsibility for your income, you need to look at those things you do that do not even give back to you in any way. So reduce spending time on frivolous things that don't help you in any way, and then add that time to your productive activities. So, if, for example, after work you have, let's say, from 4 until your bedtime to chat, visit friends, and do all sorts of things, look for a way to make it productive. There are things you can do, even online business, between the hour you return from work, even if it's just 1 hour, between the hour you return from work and your bedtime, pick out an hour or two and use it to do something that will benefit you, that will increase your time. So reduce the time spent on activities that do not bring anything beneficial to you, and increase the time you spend on things that bring income to you. If you don't already have one, you can learn one, you can start something. Okay, so do not ever waste any time. Reduce spending time on things that do not benefit you, and increase the time you spend on productive activities that actually increase your income or have tendency of increasing your income. Now, you might not have any skill, okay, for now, but if you also use that time to learn something, it will also pay us in the future. Do not go out there, do not just go to Facebook or whatsoever social media and waste your time flipping through comedy and all sorts of things. Just kids that waste your time. Sometimes if we can be honest, with ourselves, you find out that you'd have spent 2 hours just flipping through short skits, and at the end of the day you ask yourself, honestly, you have not learned a single thing. Sometimes the skits we watch are not even ones that are educative that can assist us to become better. So reduce time, become intentional about how you spend your time. And then addition by subtraction can also be done to how you spend. Okay? When you reduce spending, you're subtracting. When you increase saving, that is addition. So addition by subtraction. It's just a simple math that anyone, even those who do not like math, can do. Yes, I hope that this helps somebody, and we will be doing this again next Saturday. Keep in touch, like our videos, feel free to drop comments here and we'll have them attended to. And if you have not already subscribed to this channel, see that you do that so that you don't miss any of my video. And every time I go live, you always get an alert so you can join us here. Thank you for your time and see you next Saturday again. It has been a wonderful time with you. See you.